So, welcome back everyone, ladies and gentlemen, to Episode 5, Part 2 of It's a Long Story by TForce RPG, a custom Pathfinder game with myself, Lashak, the GM, and a group of shoutcasters and podcasters from the Trinity Force Network, a bunch of League of Legends players who are getting their hands on Dungeons & Dragons and other RPG games like Pathfinder for the first time this year. So,
while we patiently wait for Overwatch.
Yup.
Anyways, you dirty this. Where we last left off the party is after going through a ritual and learning new information about the magical crown that they are carrying. They decided that they needed to make more money and have taken a potentially dangerous job to go find out why people have been going missing at a lighthouse on the south end of the continent called the Cape of Turnog. So the party has gathered up all their stuff, and what was the final decision? Is Ryan coming along or not?
Yes.
I say yes.
Coming.
All right, so cousin Ryan as well. The group at the South City gates, getting ready to go to head out and venture down to the south. The pier there, the Cape, is going to be roughly about a 3-day journey there to get to the full end. In between the main city of Turnog in there is mostly just like coastal farmland. There is not a lot of organized big cities. It's a lot of places that it's often used for military drills, because that's cut off from the rest of the continent by the actual city of Turnog. Let's see here. I will do this for you guys.
It's a map.
And it's literally down here is where you're going.
Okay.
Boo! Boo! For those of you in the podcast land, we will have a map up available on the website one of these days to show you. But anyways, so you guys are heading up there. You gather up your gear. Ryan, he shows up and is, got basic adventuring pack with him. Is not wearing any armor, wearing light clothes, and has a walking stick.
Did you at least bring a weapon, Ryan?
He kind of looks at you and then holds up his hand, and a little floating ball of acid appears above his hand, and then he dismisses it.
Very good.
Yeah.
Got
you
a magic
can cast spells?
Yeah?
I'm
It's how
taken
good
aback.
How good at you are... let me start that again. How good are you at defending yourself with your hands?
I mean, I've been taught how to avoid danger, and I know how to use this. He holds up his quarterstaff.
Then it's settled.
But,
Giro, we have a new sparring partner tonight.
Sounds great.
Oh god. Just keep your head down and be safe out there. We don't want your blood on our hands.
Well, a little bit when we're sparring, but that's it.
he kind of just looks at you guys and shakes his head. So, all right, you guys begin heading south. Are you going on foot, or are you taking your turtle boat, or what's your plan here?
I think we have too many people
I
for the
left
turtle
Carrie
boat.
at home.
You did leave Carrie at home.
Yeah,
Okay.
Carrie's defending the place. I have
probably
rigged
for
a
the
little
best.
saddlebag for Oliver though.
They got a sign out front, beware of turtle.
Beware of turtle. All right, so you guys begin heading south on foot, and it's it's mostly just plains down to here, and you see lots of it's just dotted with farms mostly along the way.
It's like Iowa. This sucks.
Yes, it's Iowa. It's Kansas.
I play this stuff to get away from Iowa.
Well,
dragging
it's like
me
driving
right back into it.
It's just like driving down I-80.
Oh god.
Oh.
Hey, look, another cornfield. Hey, look, a
Yes.
soybean field.
So you guys begin, traveling down there, and as you get going further, it's real easy. You make a day's journey. Actually, as you get down towards the end of the day, Ryan knows one of the farmers, and they let you they put you up, get you a meal, and let you stay in the barn for the night.
I'm beginning to think Lumali has just been shitting on Ryan for no good reason.
I'm starting to agree too.
Well,
That's her general attitude towards anybody she meets. I don't know why you guys are surprised that family's any different.
He did let us down for some reason that I forget. But we were disappointed in him. I
I'll-
distinctly
I'll-
remember
because
that.
he
It was-
couldn't get us
no,
a
it-
discount.
Yeah, it was the discount.
But
Oh, that's right.
Which we
I've
were
stuck-
also kind of being dicks.
slightly.
I was hoping that wasn't the Mandela effect.
I've also stuck around with you guys for almost over a week now, so you're kind of okay. Maybe.
I'll take that.
I'll take it.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to any human being. Ever.
I disagree, but we will leave that at that.
The reality of the matter is that Limalia just resents Ryan because while Limalia's been out trying to gain skills in adventuring and baking, Ryan's been the one actually supporting his mom and dad financially.
Oh,
That's
damn.
Ryan, why did you refer yourself to the third person though?
Wow, here we go.
Anyways, so yeah, that's a little
Shots fired.
out of character there.
I opened my bottle of whatever I'm drinking, and I just chug half
Doesn't
the bottle
matter.
at this point.
So all right, so you guys pretend that you sit there. It's a simple meal, not as good as what you had in the Thura household or anything like that. But hey, you don't have to use your own provisions, and you have a warm place to sleep for the night. Are you guys keeping watches, or what are you doing for your sleep?
I'll
I'm
take
making
first watch.
scrolls.
Does it even matter? We know that someone is going to mess with us.
Yep.
I think we should
Yep.
do watch and Pez, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
Who's-
good, yes.
Who's taking the first watch?
I'll
I
take
will-
first watch.
Yes, we'll spar while we take the first watch.
Sounds good to me.
Just what I need to hear. Guys grunting as I'm trying to sleep.
We'll give you the best dreams possible.
Yeah, that's the reason that Chira got that oil shillelagh, if you know what I
Damn
mean.
right it is. I did not buy that. I did not buy that. I bought
a reason
oil of
they
magic
call-
weapon.
I didn't know. I didn't realize he called his dick the quarterstaff.
The shil-
Gets a +1
The urge to-
enhancement bonus.
The urge to metagame is so strong right now. So I wanted to work on my bow at night, and in roll 20, I rolled a 1. +5 is 6, but it doesn't matter because I rolled a 1. But in real life, I rolled a 19 verification.
Here's my favorite thing, though.
Um,
Here's my favorite thing. You didn't tell me you were doing any of these checks before you did it, so none of them count.
That's perfect.
That's the best
So-
result you
Yeah,
could have
that-
gotten, Jer.
yeah.
I'll take third watch, and I will work on my bow.
Except that your craft check that you already made represents the amount of work you do over a week.
A week. Ugh.
So
I just look at my wood disappointingly.
as of right now,
You just take that clip and use it for whatever you want.
if it's over a week, you're
Open
still
license.
failing right now.
Yes, you are in the process of failing.
Yeah, you try to work on your bow, but you're just not working that wood right.
So,
this
You need
thing's
some
never gonna
oil.
get done.
so okay.
I got plenty.
Chira Hasser, while you're sparring on your first watch, give me some perception checks.
You got it. I've been using them
a 12.
23.
12 altogether.
All right, so while everyone else is sleeping, Hasser, you do notice Chira doesn't. Kargan is it has.
Oh wait,
it's
wait,
like-
I lied. I rolled a 16. I have a +8.
I
perception,
was
not a
talking.
I'm
Your
sorry.
skill check means nothing now. I'm narrating. Anyways, god damn it, Chira. So you notice that actually that Kargan is like up on his elbows and scrawling on parchment.
I motion over it. What you doing there, buddy?
He's actually got his scroll making kit out,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like he's scribing a scroll in his sleep.
I'm
Can
not
I-
even gonna bother detecting magic because it's not gonna work.
Can I just snatch the scroll away?
Yeah.
I'm
No, but
doing
could you
it.
not though?
No.
It's got to make that money.
You take the scroll away, and Kargan, you
What's
wake up.
What's it say?
You wake up like laying on your stomach on your elbows over your kit with your like pen, your your tools in hand, and Chira and House are standing over you with Chira holding a like 2/3 finished scroll in his hands.
I look at him and
All
I
sweaty.
say, you've been sleep scrolling again.
Can I see the scroll, please?
Yep, and I hand it back to him.
Alright,
I'll
what's
cast some
on-
light so we can see stuff.
What's on the scroll?
It's not finished yet, but make a spellcraft check.
Yeah.
Can I do that as well?
Yes, you can.
Oh, it's a nat 20.
Beautiful.
Let me find my modifier.
Yep, don't need to worry about it.
I rolled a nat 22.
What?
I
Du-
did not.
Double nat 20s? All right.
You better tell us fucking everything.
If
I
it's
mean-
spellcraft, it's 24.
So I mean,
Alright.
it just,
Yeah, I have a 25 with spellcraft.
it just tells you what is on the scroll. It's this scroll scribing is like I see it, Kargan. I see it. I see the 20. So the scroll that's being scribed is actually one that you don't know and is beyond your capability of casting, but you're able to decipher that this was scribing a scroll of teleport.
God damn it,
Oh,
Chira.
this just got
Well,
worse.
no. The crown is trying to get itself somewhere.
It can't use the
we
scroll.
Don't,
You understand?
we
I
don't
grab
know
I grab
if
Cheer
it's
by the
crown.
shirt. And I go, Cheer, you don't understand how much money this could have been.
Do you
Son of a
not
bitch.
understand that you might steal the crown in the night and teleport to who the fuck knows where, and
I
we
can't
never see
cast
you
it
again?
if I don't
We
have the
still-
levels.
We still
None of
don't
us can
know.
cast it.
We,
What's
and
the
we still-
level?
Once
But you
again,
can-
we do have no idea what's causing this. It's
Also,
probably
I'm
not
awake
the crown.
now, by the way.
And who's to say that what's causing it doesn't just take you over and maintain its own level?
It's true.
At this point, I'm
I
okay
don't
with
know
it.
what the fuck these levels are. but,
Right.
You could have let him finish the scroll, though.
No.
Take forever to make.
And sorry, Kargan. For now
You
on,
don't
we
even
will-
know how to
we will
make
let-
it. You wouldn't even know.
Kira, from now on, we will let Kargan keep doing his sleep scrolling.
Like, just let him finish the scroll. That's all I'm asking. You can take the scroll later, and then I'll wake up, and then we, make money.
That's fine.
All right.
Or at
so-
least try to talk to him.
Just try to go back to sleep and finish your scroll.
Well, let's just put Kargan. All right, we gotta slowly and methodically put Kargan back into the position he was in when he was asleep, and we're doing this while he's clearly still awake.
Okay, so yeah, you put Kargan back into the position he was in. Kargan, you're awake, sitting over a scroll that you don't know how to finish.
Just leave this. Just go do whatever. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Sweet dreams.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
All
How
right,
are you awake?
I'm not.
that was Oliver. No.
Oh, the turtle's
It was
talking
the
now.
turtle.
Oh,
It
good.
I'm gonna
was the
finish
fucking
that scroll
turtle.
later.
So okay, the remainder of your shift goes by, and it's like nobody else stirs. Who's the second shift?
I'll be second.
I'll take second.
All right, so you wake up Lumalia and Hiram. You guys crash after your night of sweaty man wrestling, and
That was good.
Great. Was it as good for you as it was for me?
It was very good. I
God.
worked up quite a sweat tonight.
thank God he's got that collapsible bathtub. So all right, anyways, so Lumalia and Hiram, you maintain your shift. Go ahead and make a perception check for me while you watch over.
16.
8.
You don't notice anything unusual for the remainder of your watch.
Ah.
And then it's time for Kargan and Venris, or
So was
Ryan.
that a bow
or-
you were working on, or is that like a modified walking stick, or you just fiddling with your knife? Like, it doesn't look...
Right now, I think it's wood that I'm going to sell.
Damn.
You want me and Kargan to make perception checks now?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Are you guys having Ryan join in one of the watches, or you just let him sleep the whole night through?
I think it's
He needs-
sleep.
Yeah, let him sleep. Him and Bank will sleep.
He-
He
needs
came
his
in.
strength.
He came in clutch with the barn. He can sleep all he wants.
All right. So, Kargan, Venris, make your perception checks.
Fuck. 15.
20.
All right. You notice nothing unusual while during your watch either, and it makes it to the morning, and everyone is peacefully refreshed and awake. And Kargan has a
Shall we
2/3
continue?
finished scroll of teleport that he's very bitter about.
Yes.
I'm a little
Just-
bit bitter about that
Just
too.
fall asleep with it every night, and chances are it will eventually become finished.
Maybe.
Maybe we need to start tying up Kargan, because if one morning we just wake up and he's gone,
That's a problem.
There's nothing we can do.
I'm not really into the bondage thing, just saying.
I think we should keep
Do
on
you know
walking
that
while
because
we're
Yeah.
you
So-
tried, or because you're scared of it?
Both?
So you have tried it then.
I'm adventurous, what can I say?
Very nice.
Speaking of adventures,
Clerics of Garako are awfully fond of their chains. Anyways,
We're very good at bondage.
So
Just
moving
let me
on.
know. Blink.
Moving on. God. So good thing this is our stream is rated mature. No, anyways. So yeah, Ryan goes, so wait, what's going on?
Nothing, don't
Fine.
worry about it.
We'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah.
He's older
Oh.
than me.
No. Let's give Ryan a chance. Ryan, we have been possessed by something we have no idea what it is for the past 3-4 days, yes?
It's probably demons.
No, it's not demons, it's not ghosts. We have no idea what it is. It's not the turtle either.
It's probably
Or
an angry
the crown.
god or crown. No, it's not the crown.
It's
Wh-
not
what
the
is it?
crown.
What is it doing while you're possessed?
Sleep things.
Weird shit.
Like,
Like
It's
Koggin was sleep scribing.
okay,
and it's actively been communicating with us as well. It
have you
wrote on our hands that no one will believe us.
have you tried communicating with it?
Was sleeping. Please tell
Well-
me how we
well-
would do that.
Well, okay, it made you write on your hands. Have you?
Right back.
Well, Kargan, you said you
We-
tried to communicate it with it that one night and nothing. Was it who was it? It was one of you.
No, it was
Hiro
Koggin and
must-
Shira.
It was Kargan.
Was it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
forgot.
Chiro was sleepwalking. He said, "Who are you?" And I said, "I am Kargan. Who are you?"
Yes,
Have
it has not
you-
responded yet.
Have you looked back at that piece of paper?
I'm checking the piece of paper now. That's all
God
paper.
damn it.
Um,
The paper's now blank.
Oh, no!
no, the
It's
paper's
a book.
no. It literally starts to say, "My name is," and then it trails off.
Well, shit.
Say
seems
put
like it's a waiting game.
put
My-
hi
my-
after that.
Well, we can talk to it tomorrow night, so.
But my name is what? My name is
Who?
Slim Shady.
My name is
Shady.
All right, so he just kind of shrugs. There are weird things in the world.
Yeah, it's a lot worse when it's happening to you and you have no idea what it is. But it hasn't done anything bad so far.
But
It's just being
I
a
wanna-
time.
Can I take the piece of paper that has the trailing off thing and can I write on it next time possess Ryan? Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, you right. Next time, possess Ryan. Thanks. All right. So you guys spend another day of traveling along the road, and you start to get towards the edge of the farms because it starts to get more like rocky and hilly area.
Oh, thank God.
Because leading up to this basically at the end there, it's kind of more like not a full mountain, but really high hill elevation and rocky area to a cliffs overlooking. And you can see from even here, knowing that you still have another day's travel ahead of you, you can see the lighthouse in the distance. It's this huge, massive structure. If from viewing back here, you have to think that it's got to be at least 300 feet tall.
No.
Oh, cool.
Like it.
How nifty.
Is it a lighthouse? Is there a sign that says Evil Bros Incorporated?
You're not close enough to see.
We'll find out.
EBI.
Are there any signs in and around the lighthouse that there have been people there recently?
You're not at the lighthouse yet. You're still a day's journey away, but you can see it up on the hill on the horizon.
Oh,
Like, you know that because
Got
it's
it.
it's all, for lack of better words, a slow uphill slant from here. And you can see
Okay.
this thing on the horizon line. Like, it's that big.
Are there any locals around?
You've
Farmhouses?
passed the last area of farmhouses. Now, maybe if you went along the shore, you might find some like fishermen that are living way more out here. But for the most part, you have reached the edge of Turnog civilization.
We're on our
What's-
own.
What do you guys want to do? You want to head down the coast and see if we can't find somebody?
Yes, that seems good.
Okay.
Just keep heading on forth.
So yeah, you guys begin heading along the coast, and it's not too horribly long before you do find actually, like there is a fishing shack there. You can see a small boat out in front of it. They've built a little real tiny dock that looks like it's got ropes going into the water that you would assume to be traps for like crabs or something. And it's it probably looks like it's big enough for multiple people to live in, not just a single person.
All right, let's go see who's home.
Knock,
Yes.
knock.
So you knock upon the door, and at this point it's the middle of the afternoon, and a pretty fit like man in his early 30s, opens the door. He's currently like, for lack of better words, he's got like half of his face is covered in like shaving cream, and the other half is shaved, and he's got like his like wearing pants with a shirt over his shoulder, and he's got bright blonde hair and very like kind of dull gray eyes, and he looks and goes, "Can I help you?"
Possibly. Hello, my name is Lumaliatha. I'm here with some friends. We're looking for a bunch of people that possibly came through this way, disappeared, there's a lighthouse that isn't lit, typical things.
Ah, yes, mercenaries, he says.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah, a couple of your types have been through this way, going up after the lighthouse. Thing hasn't been lit in a while.
And did they ever come back?
Nope.
What happened to the original lighthouse owners?
He shrugs. The light just stopped coming on. I don't venture far enough out in the sea that it's a bother to me.
Okay, so why are you out here?
He gestures to his little dock in his tiny boat, and like all the the ropes leading to the traps in the water. I fish. I catch crabs. Me and my family.
Okay.
But
any-
why are you living out here, not, near civilized?
He goes where the
places?
crabs are.
Yeah.
You do not understand fishing, Lumaria, please.
Have you
Didn't you
noticed
grow up in a
anything out
desert?
of the ordinary in the past couple of months?
Yeah. Night, sometimes hear things run around outside the house.
Like
Occasionally,
squirrels or
occasionally, some of my traps are just completely pulled down. I don't mean like, carried away by the current, mind you. I mean like the rope is torn and the trap is nowhere to be found.
so sea people.
He shrugs.
Are there any? Have you had any problems with any of the other locals that you know of having any trouble that are around here? Or is it just you guys
We
out
pretty
here?
much keep to ourselves.
All right. Well, this has
All right.
been helpful. Good luck catching crabs.
Yeah, let's start heading up to the light tower then.
Yeah. As we approach the light tower, I want to start looking for possible tracks or anything that might indicate what this guy was talking about.
All right, so do a survival check to search for traps along this rocky cove.
Lashak, I have been waiting all night to roll.
I will
a
also
survival
partake
check.
because I'm ranger.
I will.
I got a 19.
I got a 20 with a +1. Well,
All right.
19.
So
plus
you guys
1,
both
20.
look around and are able to find tracks outside the building. Like, it looks like it goes right up to the windows of the house. It seems to be coming from the water. The tracks look to be roughly, you would guess about the size of like almost like humanoid feet, but have flippers.
Nice.
I'll detect
Is it
magic
Merfolk?
just in case.
You're not detecting any magic here.
Okay, worth a shot.
They're mer people.
Could I
It could've
draw
been
on
magic.
my experience and see if there's anything I know of what this could possibly
Knowledge
be?
nature check.
Uh, 17.
Judging from that size and the type of the print, you're thinking Swahagan.
Adowa Hut.
Swadwalava?
As I described
Swahili.
Swahagans to the gathered party.
Swahagans are sea-based.
I like to buy a
You'd
vowel.
like to buy a vowel. They're scaly humanoids with like long fish-like tails and arms that end in like webbed claws. It looks kind of almost like,
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
yeah, very creature from the Black Lagoon. Is you would think like that. I can see everyone
see if I can find
googling
it in here.
images of Swahagan.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
What is that? How do you even spell that?
Sahugagin.
Here, I'll link it.
S.A.?
Yeah. Swahagan.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone,
I'm just
Sahawa.
picturing-
everyone's like, don't you dare go looking up stats because it's going to be meaningless. Anyways.
Oh,
No,
here.
I wouldn't
Okay.
metagame
It
that
looks
hard.
like a
I'm
murloc.
picturing
Yes, they kind of look. They
Zoras.
kind of look like murlocs, except for
It's a
bigger.
murloc.
It's a merfolk from Magic.
Oh shit!
See?
The book.
Yeah, I
Oh wow! Someone's got the bestiary up in here.
yeah. You guys with your fancy computers.
Says the guy with the flashing LED light display.
So, Hiram, do they come out like on land or what? Like how far out on
So
land?
Hagen are what you know from them are they breathe water, but they can go up on land for a certain amount of time. They are known for often raiding shores. Like they will come on land to attack people, and take things. Often they will attack vessels at sea, especially because most of 95% of all boats in this world are not capable of like big deep ocean travel. They're just small coastal things. So the Swahagan are a known thing to you.
Are they
Wow.
Yes.
sentient?
Hiram,
can
that was a
talk
lot
to
of information. You are really intelligent.
For being a farm boy,
thank
you
you.
do know some things.
Well, I studied animals in the forest, and we just best not question that. So. Moving on.
There'll be sharks in the forest.
So I think we should have a plan before we go in.
Well, I know fire is not good with water, so that's out of the picture.
Well, maybe we could. I could shoot an arrow into the lighthouse. You could set it on fire. Then we turn around and say it was the Swahili that
Whoa!
did it.
Did you
and,
just say
call
the
it a
Swahili that did it? Whoa! There's Swahagan.
Swahagan. Swahili. That's probably something.
It's a language.
I like that idea.
Swahili is a language. It's a language spoken in Africa.
Moving on.
I'm
But if
liking
it
your
is-
idea, Hiram.
if
We should keep on bouncing ideas, but however, there's a lot of ventures in there that don't have their loot anymore. I say we go in there and take it all.
Jackpot.
I say,
Yeah.
yes, we go straight into there. We do not question anything. We go straight into the lighthouse.
I start walking to the lighthouse.
No,
Let's do it.
I hate you.
I-
all.
Still a day
walk to the
away,
lighthouse.
A, B. Let's make sure we don't hit the lighthouse at night. Because apparently they mostly come out at night.
Yeah. I guess the last question that I had with Shock about this is, was it apparent from our checking of the trails how many were traveling in a raiding party out at night?
The tracks that you found outside of this house only would guess to maybe like 2 to 4, and they didn't raid anything. It looked almost like they came all the way up to the windows of the house, but then went back into the water.
voyeurism.
Could be like the sand people of Tatooine and
Let's
travel.
hear the description of that
straight
man
north.
I'd be watching too.
They probably will be back and in larger numbers, though.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to try to make it straight for there and do a night raid, or do you want to spend the night out here in relative safety
Can we see,
and make our way in?
like, about how long it's going to take to get to the lighthouse?
You're still probably have another at least 6 hours of travel or so.
And it's
What time
what
is it
time
now?
right now?
Like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Let's
So we'll be
I-
arriving at night.
I say we
prob-
should stay here, investigate a little bit, and then the next day head out for the lighthouse.
If
Y'all
we
are no
sleep here, we're
fun.
going to be dealing with them at night. I think we need to get away from the shore, at least far enough to where
Well, I mean,
we're
that's.
picking a fight.
I say I want to pick a fight. Let us find out if this is the enemy. They are intelligent. We can talk to them.
All right. Is there any high ground?
Yes,
Sure.
everything as you've been approaching is constantly slanting upwards. Like the whole like bottom part of this like tip of the coast here just ends up on like a giant cliff where the lighthouse is on.
Let's hike for another hour or two to a better spot, possibly some sort of steep or hilly outcrop, take camp up on top of it, and work from there. Does that seem applicable to everyone? Is that okay?
Can I turn back to the fisherman? Sorry, I did not ask your name. What is your name?
Oh, he turns back as he was about to shut the door. They call me Mac.
Well, Mac.
Mackerel?
Lumalia, that's not even a fish. Shut up. Now, Mac. How far out have you noticed these tracks, these creatures that come to take down your traps?
All I said is I heard noises outside the house at night.
Okay, so you only know in your immediate vicinity.
I don't go looking for trouble.
Very well. All right, set out.
Bye,
Yeah, let's make
Mackerel.
camp.
I think wherever we make camp, we need to increase our night's watch to 3.
Also,
Instead
make
of
sure
2.
we have no fire as well.
We don't have enough for a rotation of 3.
Sure, we do.
We have 7.
We have 10, don't we? Thought we had 10. Who's
8
saying
if
we
you
had
count
10?
Bank.
There's
No.
the
I said 10 by accident.
there's
I was
the
counting
6
the,
of
You got my
I was
hopes up.
counting
there's
the
the 6
turtle.
of you, Bank, Ryan,
Ryan
and Oliver.
Oliver.
So technically it's 9 if you count the turtle.
Oh, I've been working with Oliver to keep watch too. We went over this last
Yes, you
time.
did.
Yeah, but how is he going to tell us that we're in trouble?
He makes turtle noises.
That's the kind of noises you fall asleep to.
Turtle sex noises, of course.
Oh,
I love that we all did that.
Yeah.
Why do we need to
So,
keep the fire out if we are looking for these creatures?
We
And
Don't
plus,
really.
we need
I'm
fire
saying we look
because
for
none
the
of us can
creatures.
see in the dark besides you two. And I look at
But
I
if-
am still of the favor that we go looking for these creatures.
Let's make camp. We'll talk it over dinner.
Well, we're on the move to the camp right now. Let's talk it
Fine,
over.
We're walking.
all right.
Walk and talk.
We- All right.
I think we can safely assume that whatever we run into isn't going to be friendly,
Yes.
because if people have been disappearing, that's a pretty telltale sign.
But we know that
Bad
these
things
are.
happened.
You said, Hiram, that
months.
these are intelligent creatures. If we are able to see one, if it wants to fight, fine, we'll beat it to a pulp, and then it can talk to us, and we can find out more about who they are and what's been going on in this area about the lighthouse.
Well, we hope anyway if they speak common. I
Hey,
don't know if
yeah.
any of us speak the native language of the
I don't
fish
I don't
people.
speak water
They-
sausage. I'm sorry.
Hiram, do they
I
speak
speak
common?
Swahili. I don't know if that's applicable.
Hiram, do you know if what they speak?
He does not.
nah,
I told him everything he knows about Swahigan.
nope.
would I know if I did a
Hmm.
check?
You put that book
I'm
away,
just-
sir.
No.
Pretty sure they don't.
Would I know?
Knowledge nature check? Unless I change them for to fit my world.
Dick.
Homebrew, motherfucker. Homebrew.
Don't tempt God.
I like
Well, hold on.
jumping God, though.
Ryan, do you have any way to communicate with
21.
things that we may not know the language? I know there are many ways to do that.
I have a spell that can allow me
have one
to
too.
comprehend any language.
See, there we go.
Oh, I do too, actually.
We're good. We are good. We are
Take
going.
notes, Ryan.
We are going to find these creatures. If they want to fight, we'll beat them to a pulp, and then we will talk to them.
Take notes, Ryan. That's how an NPC does work. That's real group utility.
An NPC?
What's
Wait,
is it?
was
That
that,
was
Bank
Ryan.
that said that? Oh shit!
Yeah, I forgot I comprehend language too. I'm a dummy. Whatever. Let's
we
go.
Venris, we already knew that. But
Yeah.
let's make camp. Let's.
This
see if these
is
things
why
come
people
out.
say you're a bitch, Lumalia.
I'm sorry. I'm honest.
You could have said
Alright,
it in a
let's-
nicer tone.
You
Let's
could-
set up camp.
No.
All right, so you guys set up camp, and are you setting up the big? Is Bank setting up the big pavilion tent and everything? I have no idea what
Hell yeah.
Venris looked like. He was jamming
Yeah,
out to
no.
for a second there, but
No, my
I'll
plan
set
is
up-
that we shouldn't have any fire at all. I don't want to talk to these guys.
That's
we're
fine.
making
You
And
go.
by-
You go hide.
little
No, like-
pansy boy.
Are we what's our actual plan? Are we
Yes.
trying to get them to come to us like
If
during
we
the night?
if we see them, we go out to them.
Is that what we're really doing?
Given that their party
Yes.
is small enough that we can take them on.
How about
Alright, I guess I'm setting-
We could also do some misdirection by setting up the pavilion tent and then actually
We're not
going
going to
out
ambush them.
100
Kira.
feet.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
Oh my
That's a
God,
great
no,
idea.
That's
We
a
don't know
brilliant
if they-
idea.
We don't know if they're the enemy for one.
If we're trying to
Blazing
find them,
saddles them.
Yes,
we
that's
make a
exactly
little
it.
makeshift town. Wait till they come a riding.
no, we're not. I'm gonna set up my pavilion then, and I'm gonna set up the biggest fire we can, I guess, just so everyone can see us.
okay. So you guys
'Cause why
set up
not?
your camp. Big old
Making
fire
scrolls.
target, making scrolls, looking at
my
your
wood.
wood.
Watching
With
Kira
a-
unsuccessfully manage his wood.
Yep. He just looks at his wood with a longing
So,
look in his
you know,
eyes.
If only I could do something.
as
like this.
He wished that shaft was just a little bit more curved.
So as you guys actually get towards evening and are cooking food and it's getting dark, perception checks.
Where'd I put my D20 at?
I
Whatever.
rolled a 26 total.
22.
I rolled a 14.
Nat one.
Going with 10.
All right, anyone that
20
got
26.
above a 17
Nat one.
begins to notice the at the edge of the firelight the approach of a creature. Doesn't seem to be sneaking, seems to be walking plainly forward.
Just
Just
one?
one.
I pick up my hammer and walk out towards it. And a motion to anyone else want to come?
Yeah,
What's going on?
draw
there's a
my
thing.
I have my sword drawn, but I do not hold it in a menacing manner yet.
I'm going to hang out in the back, but I'm going to notch an arrow.
I guess I'll walk up and wave.
So, as you guys approach, there in the when you guys come up, there's this creature. It stands roughly about I would say
7 feet
No.
tall. And does it weigh 250 pounds?
It's a 3'1" now. It's 100 pounds. Deal with
I'm
it.
curious to see what D&D differs.
That's the
with that.
Pathfinder book. But anyways, oh my god, put your books away, you
Yeah.
whores.
No,
I know. Anyways,
I put it down.
Anyways,
I put it down.
No, this one actually stands it kind of rears up, and it looks to be roughly about 8 feet tall and has 4 arms.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Um,
mutated one.
It's their leader.
And it lowers its and it kind of lowers its head into the firelight, so you can see its grotesque fish frogish face, and it's got a trident like in each hand, and it leans his head forward and says in like this kind of guttural, like aquatic, like voice, but in common. Who are you?
You sound like you have a frog in your throat. Would you like some
Oh,
water?
dick.
Oh my god.
It literally
roll
spits
initiative.
a frog out of its mouth onto the ground.
Isn't
that-
that better? Hello.
Is this a saltwater frog? How does that even work?
All right, why are you questioning anything in this game?
I-
How it
good
works?
point.
Well, we are traveling from Turnog to investigate the lighthouse. We heard that you and your kind, we assume, come out at night.
The light, it is not kind to our eyes.
So you're like vampires.
You and your people took out the lighthouse. Is that what you were saying?
Do you know who did?
Yes, but why should I tell you?
Because
Why wouldn't you tell us?
Would you like a tart?
There we go.
What is a tart?
It's a
It's
delectable
delicious.
sweet. Do you know what a sweet is? Do you know what sugar is?
It's fit for warriors, I can tell you that.
Do a diplomacy check, somebody. I don't even fucking know who at this point.
I
Alright.
got it.
It has to be Lumalia.
It has to be.
me. Hold
And
on.
coming too.
Oh god. 20.
Woo! Natter.
Oh! It reaches forward with one of its hands, like open, like gesturing, like it's ready to receive it.
When it matters.
How you should give it a tart for each of its hands.
Well, two
Yeah.
that are open.
Got
Yeah.
it for the giant turtle, and I got it for the frog
takes
demon
it.
creature thing.
And it eats it and has a surprised look on its face. It's good.
Boom.
Wha-
Duh. Now, would you mind telling us if there's who's messing with the lighthouse? And I point to the lighthouse.
If I do you goes to clear it out?
What do you mean, clear it out?
There is something old, something that slept beneath it.
Do you want us to clear it out?
That's kind of
It has taken the minds of my peoples.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well.
And yours. The lighthouse is not empty, it is
Oh.
filled with its slaves. I was able to resist its call, for I, and it holds up all four of its arms, am different.
You're very strong.
I
Hans.
like this guy already.
Would you be willing to come with us to the lighthouse to investigate it further?
My clan is in there, and while it controls them, they will attempt to attack me. As same as your peoples will
Whoa.
attempt to attack you.
Why won't your clan? Is your clan going to attack us as well?
I
Yeah,
believe
they're
that
under
was
the
the point.
Yes.
Well, no. He specifically said it's going to
Any
attack him. He never
Of
said it
its
was going to attack
slaves will
us.
attempt to kill you or keep you to become one of its others.
Don't argue semantics with
In-
the giants.
What of
Creature.
this enchantment do you know?
I know
Anything?
not. I know merely of the legends of our people. Something old, something dangerous. They say that you land dwellers built your pillar of stone above it to keep it sealed there. But it has awoken.
Okay. Well,
Lumalia, do a history check because you're
Um,
from here.
sorry.
I can do
What
a
is
local
what is
check,
your
but I don't
name?
know
What
history.
what do we call you?
My name is Skizesk.
Skizesk.
Skizisk.
Can you spell that, please?
S
That's however you want
He
to
needs
spell
to add
it.
it to his book.
SKIZZESQUK.
Very well.
Oh, sure.
Would you be willing to come to our camp and talk to our party?
Yes, but it has not long before I will need to return to the waters.
Why is
I
that?
cannot.
I know not of
I
your
can
people.
only be on land for so long.
He also said he doesn't like the light, so I doubt he'll want to stay till morning anyway.
Very well. Let us go back to camp. We will wake the rest of our party.
Can I
you
set up the bathtub
wait-
and put him in it?
Wait outside of the camp for a.
Nobody was asleep.
They're
No,
not.
this was like
Oh, okay.
dinner time.
No.
This was
Well,
dinner
then
time. It-
Come in.
it's-
Come in.
yeah.
It's
come.
dusk.
I
He approaches.
We will prepare you a meal.
I set up the bathtub. And
He
I
is
put him
too
in it.
big to fit in the bathtub.
Oh.
He's
It's
a
a big
large-sized
tub.
creature.
He's
You're a
I'm a
medium-sized
large-sized
creature.
no, you are medium
No,
sized.
we're medium.
I'm the largest size creature.
No, that would be colossal, and you're not colossal. Your
Well,
ego may be
anyways.
colossal, but not your size.
Everyone, this is Skizek. He is one of the creatures that has been roaming.
I think we all met
Well,
him.
Can
What you
can
did?
he at least
okay.
dunk his head in the bathtub to like breathe or something? I don't know. He can refresh himself by dipping, taking a
Spritz
small dip. He
himself
doesn't have
with
to
water.
fit
It
his whole
has not
body in
a
there.
great amount of time. Ask your questions. Speak
We-
your words.
Very well. We have options right now. The reward was 5,000 for proof of anything going on in the lighthouse. Skizek said that it is due to something buried underneath the lighthouse. We can return to Ternog with this information, gather what we need, find out more about what is buried under that lighthouse, and then return later.
I'm not hiking back and then hiking back again.
It is only a few
Is-
days trip, Lumalia.
But
And what
As
is a
we
few
remember-
days for our life?
Venris's life?
Is Hasir backing away from a challenge?
I am saying knowledge is power. Knowing is half the battle, Venris.
This is not reading Rainbow.
I'm sorry,
Wait,
but
wrong show.
What are we going to potentially gain from going back?
We need to know what was buried underneath the lighthouse and what is controlling them. I don't like that we are not knowing
There's a
what we're
very
going up
slim
against.
chance we find that information because if it's
Is
something
it?
dog mysterious and secret, it's probably not in the public library.
Well, how hard would it be to ask why the lighthouse was built, when it was built, or what it was built
This
on?
seems
The-
like information that would not be too hard to come across if we are
the
looking in
lighthouse
the
was
right
built
places.
to be a lighthouse, and they're not going to say otherwise for the most part, unless
That is a very,
Yes.
very big
In
assumption.
Venris, I have seen you study. I
assuming a
know
lot.
you can find anything in the books.
Is
if
it so
needed.
common
We can look
amongst
around
you to
town.
bicker so much? Do
Yeah, actually, it is.
It's,
Dude,
Okay,
yeah,
it's
so
well
not
done. What are
bickering.
talking
We
about?
are
do the
we are
lives
discussing.
of
Please.
your kind that are slaves in the lighthouse mean nothings to you?
That's the other
We don't
thing.
know them yet, so
They
are
wear-
not in of their own
He
minds.
reaches a hand forward and taps the guild badge on Hasser's shoulder. They wear your mark.
They are not of their own minds. So if we do not have to fight them, I say we should.
I have
avoid it.
avoided killing your peoples. I hope you will avoid killing mine.
As
Oh, yeah,
Then-
non-lethal's not hard to do.
Kazek, join us then. If you care about your people, help us save your kind.
well,
wait. No, hold on. If you can't stay above water for so long, why can your people in the tower
The tower
be
goes
fine?
deep. It goes to the water, under the water. Do not be
So there's another
do not be
entrance,
fooled by
perhaps.
what you see above the ground. It goes deep, 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 and buried beneath it is its secret.
So
Kazek, I
there's-
don't know if you heard of the saying, but there is strength in numbers. Join us.
Yes. This
Fish
is
friend.
all well and good. I still say it would be good to go back to Ternog to find out more about the lighthouse.
I disagree. I think we should just go while we're here.
Listen, we can go
Yes,
back.
yeah,
We will.
yes.
There is 5,000 gold already waiting for us in Ternog.
And that 5,000 does what for us? If it's
Actually,
truly all the way
what they
underwater,
it was
it's not going
9,000
to-
gold reward for reclaiming the lighthouse, and 5,000 gold for reclaiming it for finding the lost guild members. You have done
What? No, I have written down 5,000 for proof.
what and
Of
what
what
yeah,
was
it
causing
did.
it.
and what and
it
what
did say
and what
proof of
do you have?
the issue.
We have no proof. We have
We have
our
the
word.
murder.
We can't bring him 2 days back. We can't transport him 2 days back.
But
We have no proof other than
I have
even-
create
even-
water. I
even-
can
yes,
you can
I can do that too. But even if we do not have proof and there is not the 5,000 gold waiting, knowing more about what is buried beneath the lighthouse will help us
and
in
waste
many ways.
time.
Why do we care? A few days traveling back, 4 days, 5 days if we spend 1 day inside of Tirnog researching.
And Venris, how many days do we have left? Are we down to 20?
22.
But we still don't know
21.
about Venris's issue, so
21.
this isn't.
We just
Again,
know that there
yeah.
is 21 days.
Yeah,
And
we just
Venris-
know there's 21
This is
days.
not a
so,
problem,
like,
is it?
Bank
It's not a
goes
problem.
21 days, sir.
21, my bad. I am urging.
Because
Let's take a vote then, since we're just going
Yeah.
to continue arguing.
I think us bickering isn't going to solve. Let's just put this to a vote. How about? Is that okay with you, Hasir?
If it's what the party wants, yes.
all
Okay.
in favor of going. Say aye. Aye.
Going where?
Going to the lighthouse. Let me clarify. I was hoping I could get everyone and just use that. Going to the lighthouse. Aye.
Aye.
I fuck it.
I
4. All opposed. Say
I'm in if the fishman's in.
Nay.
nay.
It's not coming.
Nay.
1 to nay. How about you, Kargan?
Coggin, do you have an opinion?
Of course, I have an opinion.
Is it a relevant one?
Is
though?
there an option 3?
Says I can join you if you go to the levels lower, where I can enter by the water, but I cannot join you entering by land.
That is more than enough.
Why can't we enter by the water?
Can you
Is there?
Can you breathe
we have to
through the
go-
water?
How long would
yet.
we have
It
to
is
hold our
deep.
breath?
Longer
Deep
than
way
we
down
probably
where
could.
it is dark.
So no.
Let's go to the lighthouse.
Well, not at the moment. It's still night. We're going to rest before we.
Nope, camping out outside.
It's still 6. It's
Oh.
still like 5 hours to get there.
Yeah.
And with that, cheers done.
Nope, he's
left.
left. Cheers going. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like we can at least scout out this tower and see if we can't reclaim some guild members. And then if we can't handle it, then we can always just, I don't know, leave.
Book it.
I'm telling you, we went way over our heads in this. We should have went for something
Nah,
lower,
it's
but
fine.
we might as well do it.
What? Now you guys all this bravado earlier. Now you guys look at a lighthouse saying, "Oh no, fish people bad."
I've been saying no
I
to
am
this
not.
to the very
I am not
beginning.
saying that we leave here forever. I am just saying we go back to Tirnog to learn more first.
Learning doesn't seem to be a strong point, Hasir. You're
I am-
more of a.
But it's not just.
upfront and
Venris is in our party. He knows much in the ways of the books.
And Venus can read while we're here right now. See if he can reference anything that he has on hand. But
Would I know on the
think-
top of my head if like people would actually know stuff about
you
this
can do either a
lighthouse
knowledge
or not?
history or a knowledge local can be done.
It's a huge fucking lighthouse.
Lumalia can do knowledge local as well.
I still have that +2 temp that I never
All
used.
right. 17 plus
If I could roll them
And what was that?
9, 28.
That's a. Oh God, that's not great. That is
So, Venris, was that
manual.
a local or a history you were doing? Okay.
I was doing a local.
I was doing
the
local.
lighthouse is said to be actually older than it's. The tales say that the lighthouse is older than the city of Ternog itself, and was built in the days of the Great Old Empire. And has, and was.
Yeah,
And it's actually
go
been
ahead.
built on top of, because originally it was supposedly just a small little tower on there, and they built up over the original structure. There are.
And we don't know what that was, right?
We're talking.
Could we at least try to find a way to breathe underwater? Is
There is
an easy
magic,
way?
but that costs quite a bit. Money that we don't have, sadly.
If
Potion of water breathing.
ifs you will swear and agree by your bloods to not harm my
We
people.
agree.
I still have some
Oh,
help. I has priest. He could gift you with the ability to breathe underwater.
Skizek, as long as
by-
your people are under that spell and are not trying to kill us, I will promise I will not try to hurt them.
We can always subdue them without dismembering them.
Yes.
We can incapacitate.
He
We are
reaches
very
like
capable
to
of doing
like a
that.
belt that he has and pulls out a bowl and takes his trident and pricks his hand and bleeds a kind of greenish blood into the bowl and says, "Swears by your blood."
I'll hold out
Sure.
my hand.
You're not ready for my blood, baby.
I'll take my dagger and just slice.
I don't have a sharp object.
Is the passage entirely underwater, or do we get inside like a cavern
can-
where we're...
I know not all of the entrances, but I believe if you enter in upon your lands, you can make your way down to where the deeper levels are, but there will be many upon the way. However, if you come with me and through the water, we will encounter more of my people, and my people can command the sharks.
Oh God!
Nope, 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 nope.
Well,
Not to mention, I'm totally useless in the water because I can't shoot a bow.
we should start
through
on land.
water.
When it comes, I think at the end of it will be interesting to see what is underwater, what is causing all of this.
If we go underwater, do we get
I
a
can
shark?
control but a few that I can set to protect you, but there will be many more of my kind able to control many more sharks.
All right, land it
well,
is then.
You're a pretty big dude. Are you bigger than your people, and could you get
I
bigger
am-
sharks?
I is larger
think
than
that's how it
most of
works.
my kinds, but that does not give me greater command.
Is
What
next
about
week gonna be
killer
Shark
whales?
Week?
Orcas.
So
Honestly, let's work our way up and try to get the lighthouse lit. Who knows? Maybe lighting the lighthouse might actually.
Let's start with the main objective, and then we'll work our way through the other things.
Yes.
Perhaps there's more information at the top of the lighthouse and what fell to the other people than starting
he
from the bottom.
he swirls the cup that's filled with your blood and pours it into a little vial and speaks some words and hands it out and pours it into two vials. He has one and he hands another one out to you. When you would call upon me for aid when you get to the lower levels, smash this and pour it into the waters, and I will find you. But if you have broken your oath and you have harmed my peoples, then you will suffer the consequence.
Now, Skizzik,
all right,
Fair enough.
Can you define? Can you
Yes.
define harm?
Killed.
Is what? Where do
Killed,
we draw the line?
maimed.
Is it killing? All right,
okay.
maiming
Very
is
well.
in there. What about?
If you must
what about-
incapacitate them for their own good, I understand. But
very
Can
well.
we break
can
a
do
bone
that.
or two? Maybe. I'm just.
Just knock them out.
No,
I
no,
must-
no, no, no. This is important to know the
harm
specifics.
no more than necessary. And for all
Very well.
for all
Then we will not
treatments
break our.
that you hold yourself to my people, I will hold myself to yours.
Okay, so harm but don't kill. That's all I need to hear. Can't guarantee.
Chirat, he did not. There are limits on hurting them. Harm no more than you are, than is necessary.
You're
I must
more
treat
than
it
you are
like-
destined to.
I
how
must
about?
Treat it like sparring, except you knocked them out
I
instead
must
of just
go
calling it quits.
For
Yes.
my time on land is near its end.
You guys.
Very well.
You guys. All right. And as he's walking away, I'd like that you do know knocking people out causes like permanent brain damage, correct?
Not always.
Kira, this is
Anyways,
fantasy
so
world.
Here,
Don't worry about
so
it.
we're going to wrap up this second part with you guys getting ready to
So much
enter
bickering.
into the
Holy
lies.
cow! When do we get to stab someone? Oh my god!
As soon as we start arguing whether or not we're
So-
going to walk to a lighthouse,
It's-
I assume.
It's been a month since we like murdered anything.
I'm naming this episode the elusive
Oh.
level 3.
So,
Yeah.
So
how about
anyways,
diplomacy
anyways,
leveling
so,
us up? Come on.
that is going to wrap up the second part of episode 5 for It's a Long Story. Tune into next week when we start into episode 6, parts 1 and 2 for the adventure into the ancient lighthouse, filled with enslaved humans and Swahagan, and see how they can deal with that.